That's one which is important. Anyway, we have another speaker with us who is live from New Jersey, and we will have Penny to be with us. So in case if you want to ask him also, so Bagini, can we get him live on the screen? Okay, just a small brief about Dan. His name is Daniel S. Gordon. He's a CPA from New Jersey, and he's into this business like Jyoti, if you can show his profile.
So, I guess really we fell into this. We were looking for the very large firms were outsourcing, and when we looked at it, it looked like a pretty interesting option. So we explored it, and we had quite a bit of trouble actually locating a firm that could handle us, because while we're a pretty decent sized firm for in the small firm category, we're not a big four, right? So what we did is we met a broker over in India, and he introduced us to several firms, and ultimately we met Sanjeev and Sarita, and it started out slow, but what I think is if somebody were starting out right now in India, one of the things that I do is I get a lot of emails from Indian outsourcing companies. I would say that I get an email probably once a week. And I'm sure your firm over there trying to get a new client, an Indian client, you can't just send an email and expect them to sign up with you. There's got to be a relationship that's established. Now, that's a whole lot easier when you have a client in your city that you can go and visit. But from our perspective, we're halfway around the world. So somehow, some way, you've got to make that relationship, you've got to cement that relationship. In our case, Sanjeev actually came to the U.S. and spent some time with us and learned our policies and procedures. And then we built an accounting model, an outsourcing model around the capabilities that we had over there. So we're different than a lot of U.S. CPA firms. We don't do auditing, we don't do reviews. We'll do some compilations, but essentially what we're doing is we're doing back office work. We're doing the outsourced CFO and bookkeeping work. And as the years pass, the technology has gotten so much better with programs like QuickBooks Online and Smart Vault and ShareFile. You need to have a vault where you can place the work. We also developed a piece of technology that we call the work program affectionately. But basically what that is that's us sending work over to our outsourcing team in India, and they do the work, but then they have queries. So this work program manages the project. I think we receive, 1,500 to 2,000 documents a month that has to be coded and filed. And so it's really important that you're able to keep that, workflow going.
Can you get the screen more closer to you? Because we are seeing you half. So we want to see you completely. The other way. Yeah, the other way. Yeah, you're looking beautiful right now.
My head was too big?
Yeah, now you're looking much better. Good. So what time is it right now in New Jersey?
About 6:15 in the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, good. So another questions which we have is like we were talking to Penny who has came all over from California. Penny, you can also come over here. And maybe Dan can also see you. You will get closer, yeah. Can you get the microphone for Penny? So what we were discussing the whole day, Dan, was the the elementary bookkeeping part, the processing of payroll, all these are going away. So if a chartered accountant who has not even started the work, is actually, trying to get into this business, and now they get to know that we are not able to do this transactional work, what's the future for them?
What's the future? Well, the technology is becoming better and better. I think if you go to accounting technology conferences in the U.S., what you'll see is that a lot of these companies are trying to make it, the vision is that to get rid of the keyboard. Everything's going to be optically character recognized. So your clients are going to go out with receipts on the road. They're going to take a picture of it with their phone. They're going to upload it to the accounting software. The accounting software is going to then code it based on certain rules or parameters. And this software is becoming more and more prevalent, and it's getting better and better. Do I see the human element going away? No, but I see that the role is going to be more consultative than actually doing the work. Years ago, we used to do write-ups. We used to actually take the information and write it up. And then QuickBooks came along, so that empowered the client to do their own write-up. And so accountants got scared that all of their work was going to go away. But in fact, what happened is it became more consultative, because the more you empower the client, the more ways that they have to make mistakes, and that's for you to catch it. So,
data review, not data entry, right?
That's Penny then. Penny, can you...
I'm sorry, one more time?
Data review, not data entry.
Yeah.
Your people need to understand what the company is, because you need to know, did the software do it correctly? And how is it hitting the GL? Because the reports have to come out correctly.
So then, even I have done a lot of presentations all over India and talking to different people. Everything is great. Just give us one mantra, one small little thing which we can do to get on board. One small little thing, a small piece of advice, what you suggest is something which we should follow, or we should, apply into our practice, which will help us, become global accountant.
Well, I think that as chartered accountants, I assume that everybody has the accounting skills, right?
Yes.
Obviously, the software that you should become very familiar with are softwares like QuickBooks Online, but also like there's a program called Intact, which is another web-based program. I know a lot of accountants are using Intact. We used it a while back. One of the things that has made our practice flourish is standardization of everything. And so it means that we require all of our clients to use the same software, the same chart of accounts, the same policies, the same procedures, so I can plug my client managers into it. As you're developing a relationship, it's all about developing very strong policies and procedures and very strong protocols. So that from the technical side, but from a marketing side, if you want to get into this business, you've got to create the relationships, halfway around the world. So how are you going to do that? Are you going to do that through webinar? Are you going to do that through traveling to the U.S. and meeting people? That's something that you have to figure out. When we first got involved, webinars were not an option. Now they are, and we do webinars with our clients all the time. We use, by the way, you can look at our YouTube channel. We have several YouTube videos. So we're constantly trying to get in front of our client, as you should try to get in front of U.S.-based accountants and show the kind of work that you can do.
So how are you apart from the options of doing global outsourcing, another topic is how are you branding your firm? What an accountant, because you're also an accountant. So how an accountant should brand their firm in the services which they are doing? What are the continuous things they should do continuously to brand themselves to get the client know what they're doing in this global environment?
So we've chosen a couple of market niches.
You good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Good. Right then.
Okay, so bookkeeping is bookkeeping, tax work is tax work, but to be able to brand yourself within an
Yeah, let's do the audio. Let's shut down the video.
Hello, Sarita?
Yes, then.
Hi. Okay. So yeah. So the whole idea is to find some market niches, become an expert.
Then if you get connected, we are not doing the video, we're just talking on the audio for another 5 minutes.
Very important. What your group is we'll get maybe 8 to 10 companies from the industry, and we'll do a 2-day conference. And we'll talk about everything from marketing to management to accounting, and that makes our clients much stickier because they look to us as go-to people as opposed to just accountants. Because accountants are really a commodity at this point. So you've got to differentiate yourself and make yourself extremely important.
You can shut down this video. Any questions from the audience, if any? Anyone? For Dan or Teddy?
Available to us. And that is a terrific market for outsourcing.
Great, Dan. If you can hear us. Hello? You can hear us?
Did you miss everything that I just said?
Little bit of it, not all
Yes,
of
I
it.
mean,
But
closing,
yeah, little part of it. But that's
close your
fine.
webcam then, because that is like giving us low quality of your audio.
That's fine,
Close your
Dan. Don't
webcam.
worry. So, thank you so much.
Close it.